Latina, aka Positive D or Positive Diana, whichever feels best for you. And really, I want to welcome you and say thank you for becoming a fan of this page. Really, what this page is about, whether you are a Latina or not, this page is really about cultivating today's Latina, today's flowering Latina, to believe in herself and to reach for the stars no matter what. You know, it's a subject that touches my heart deeply, because I went through a lot of pain when I was younger, and so every time I look into a Latina's eyes, and that's probably why it's taken me a while to really to come out and publish this page and really follow my dreams and follow my passion, is because it's a topic, it's something that really touches deeply for me. And every time I look into a Latina's eyes, especially if she's a first generation Latina like I am, I just remember the pain that I experienced and how many years it's taken me to overcome. And I'm not saying that I have mastered it. However, I practice daily, and it's not as hard, and my life has totally changed over the last 2015, and more rapidly in the last couple of years, and even more rapidly fast forwarding in the last few months, 6 months or so. And so with that, I feel like I have come full circle in many aspects. I will be sharing with you some of my personal experiences. Believe it or not, I was a very shy girl, and I was the ugly duckling. At least that's what I felt like at the time, because I was made fun of for being skinny, getting called olive oil, being called bull shave, or I even had, a kid in my class even drew a bull of me, a bull carrying a razor, and he said, "This is you." And it's because I have, facial hair. And so at the time, I don't want to go too deeply into it, but also relationships with guys, I had no idea. Nobody ever told me. My parents never talked about the S word, the 3-letter S word. Nobody talked about, a lot of things that I'll just not totally go into right now. But you relate with me, most likely. And so I want to create a space for the young upcoming Latina, and whether you're young or you're not, we can always use a boost of self-esteem. We can always learn something new from somebody who has gone before. And so, just like me, there's lots of people who have gone before me and who have shared, who I've learned from in order to become the person that I am today. But most importantly, it's been my personal experience, my struggles, the pains, and also the big celebrations. There's a lot of good things that, that are in between. But I'm really excited to present to you Positive D, Positive Diana. I'll be sharing with you, where did Positive D, Positive Diana come from? Or where did it originate? Where did that idea come from? And, really, I can't do this alone. I will need, excuse me, I will need your help to get the word around to other young Latinas, so that together we can plant seeds and cultivate together this beautiful garden. And I may have shared this before, but when I look in your eyes, or when I look into a Latina's eyes, I see a unique flower. And I feel that when I'm in a circle or in a group of Latinas, I look at a garden. I feel like I really do. I feel like I'm in a garden of beautiful, unique flowers, and that everybody has a garden. And when I say garden, I want you to think about your life as a garden. Whether it's a blossoming garden and life is going great, your health, your exercise, money, relationships, your work, your school, and everything is going great, or whether maybe your garden is, maybe has a few little weeds, or maybe drying out in some areas. you know, I use the metaphor of garden because it just really helps me to relate to my life, and you know, if I'm not feeling so great. And so I look at where is it that I can make a small little shift, and all it takes is just a small little shift. You know, for example, the shift yesterday of pushing the button to publish. I mean, that's a small shift that's going to make a huge impact, not only on my life because I feel free and that I've done something that I really wanted and that I've just been dreaming about, you know, since I was a young gal, but it's also going to cause an impact on other women like you and like me, and our daughters, Angelique. And so, you know, please share this with other gals, and I look forward to sharing with you more insights. I will be doing this bilingual, en español y también en inglés. You know, I really believe that we have a lot of gifts to share, and it's just really about having someone believe in you more than you believe in yourself, because sometimes, you know, you may find yourself at times like I did where I just did not believe in myself. I didn't like myself and I didn't trust myself, and it took somebody else to believe in me in order for me to eventually finally come to the place where I believe in me. I begin to know myself, and I begin to like myself, and then I begin to trust myself, and then I am in love with myself. And not in the sense of vanity, but in the sense of I am a unique woman, and there is no other woman like me. And imagine looking in the mirror and saying, wow, you are so beautiful. And just like look into the mirror and just look at your uniqueness. And so that is what this page is about. That is what I'm out to, you know, like they say, carry the cross and cultivate a field of flowering Latinas. So thank you. Pass the word. Help me.